Hello. In this video, I'm going to talk about my game creation and a little bit of an overview on the game and the elements I used within this game. Alright, here I have my talking points for the project. Okay, so the name of my game is actually changed from the Catch the Dog game to this new one that I actually created. Is going to be called Run, Eddie Run. So that's me right there. That's the character in the game. I didn't chose myself. So I actually ended up changing the game that I was going to be using for this project. So I actually created a whole new trailer for this new game that I actually created for the project. I changed the idea of the game and the direction that I wanted to go for my project. So I actually ended up shooting a whole new trailer for this game that I'm going to be showing you today. I think this new trailer for this one and this style fits a lot more with the game type that I was going for. With the original one, it was gonna be more of like a platform style game, where I wanted to create more of like, well, this one is gonna be an endless runner, and that's kind of what I wanted to do in the beginning, but I couldn't really figure out how to do it with the first game trailer and the details on how to tie it all together. So I'll be linking the new trailer for my game and also this one, some gameplay. So let's get right to it. Game is going to be Run Eddie Run. The type of game is an endless runner. So yep, that is correct. Now the program that I used was the one that was provided in the lecture. I did decide to go with the ClickTeam Fusion 2.5. It was just the easiest for me to use, only because I had never created a game before, and also all the tutorials were pretty much available to me, so it was easier for me to jump into this versus having to research an entirely different software for the game creation. So what I'm going to do is just going to go down the list and answer all the questions. So is the level playable? Question 2. Well, let's check it out. As you can see, my game is definitely playable. Oops, I died in the corner here. I actually have a game counter. Oops. And when you die, it does yeah, it does show you here. Boop, game over sign, and then you just hit enter and it gives you a second shot. Yep. Okay. Question 3 for the background art. Yes, I definitely have some background art here, and I will show you in. There you go. As you can see, I got my active tools here, but I do have this backdrop here. I just wanted to go with like a sun, and then the street. This is going to be the platform, the streets here. Question 4 was at least one item in the game must be your artwork. So actually everything in the game, including the little character here that I created, which is me. I'll make him a little bit bigger. Yeah, there you go. Here, I'll show you how he moves. Look at that. Yep, that's definitely me. I made all of the characters and backdrops and everything, all from scratch. There is no uploaded artwork in this in this game here. Now, does it tie into my trailer? It doesn't tie into the original trailer, but it definitely does tie into my new one that I created. So to answer the question, yes. As you can see, you can definitely succeed in the game as well as fail if you do not complete it. And now for the level sound effects, I definitely got some sound effects here. I'll show you. It's a little hard to hear, but I don't know why for some reason it doesn't do the jump sound effect for when he jumps, but I have a sound effect for the beginning intro, for when the player jumps, and also while he's moving. He does have an animation, and that is the next question here, is at least 2 frames of animation. When he moves, he's constantly in the intro. I'll show you here. You see, he's always running. He's always ready to go. So those are my frames of animation. Also, he does have a feature when he jumps, and I'll show you here in just a second. He changes. He does a little splits in the air. So I thought that was kind of fun. And for this type of game, the next question was to have at least 10 structures, obstacles, enemies, depending on the game type. Well, for this one, the point of the game is an endless runner, so you're just you're going as far as you can. I didn't have specifically, different structures or obstacles, but what I did have is, and I'll show you here, is what I did is because in the frame here, it's automatically creating brand new platforms. So I'll show you on my screen here. See, it ends. So what I did is that I made some code so that this platform here is automatically gonna change at 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 different levels at random, and at a specific gap range that I coded in here, so that it can sit, the game doesn't end. That way you're able to continue running and creating more obstacles as you go, depending on how far you can get in the game. And I will be providing an additional video here for the gameplay. Thanks for watching. Bye.